Hi, my name is Nora.
And I'm Maddie. Welcome to a virtual edition of BTVN and the fourth episode of the 2020 school year.
As you can see, Maddie and I are both working from home.
Through this new hybrid learning, we've been able to adapt and change with the challenges COVID-19 has brought.
We've got a full show today, so let's roll the intro. Please remember to fill out our new counselor, Mr. Miller's, Google form that he sent out to everybody.
For some sports updates, Amanda Mansell, Natasha Pisaria, and Elise David achieved academic all honors for girls soccer last year. Congrats! Although there are no seasons currently, all fall sports will pick up after winter sports conclude and run coherently with spring sports.
Hopefully, those wishing to participate in the postponed fall sports will have nice weather in the spring.
Speaking of weather, let's check in with our new weather woman, Liddy Scarrato, for this week's forecast.
Hello, welcome back to the very first weekly weather report of the year with your new host, Liddy Scarrato. So jumping right into it, we have a pretty nice day. It's currently 72 degrees and partly cloudy, and we just have a 10% chance of precipitation, so hopefully it won't rain. Then heading on to the rest of the week, the weekend is going to be pretty nice with all the highs being around the mid-90s and the lows in the mid-70s and pretty sunny. Same thing with Monday, it's still going to be sunny with the high as 91, but then it's going to start cooling off because we're going to get a storm starting Tuesday, so those temperatures will drop a bit to have a high of about 69 and a low of 53. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Liddy. I'm sure all the new animals in the Barstow community will love the sunshine.
What animals?
Well, when I got here that morning, Bill met me at the maintenance shop and says, we got a problem. We got a hawk tangled up in the batting cage. And at the time, it was actually sitting right here on the batting cage. So he had said that I asked him, did you call animal control to see if they could assist? And they basically advised, just leave it alone, it'll find its way out. But it had been in there all night, and it obviously tried to make its way out because you can see the holes in the batting cage where it actually tried to gnaw its way out. I had mentioned to Bill, I says, we need to try to get him out of there. And of course, we're both concerned with the talons and the beak that, he could inflict injury. So we gathered up a blanket out of the shop and came out. And when we entered the batting cage, he flew from the perch where he was at here up to the very top corner, which was that corner there, and clung onto the net and was hanging upside down. So he basically got the blanket and threw over his head, but he wouldn't turn loose of the netting with his talons. So I had to get a stick and kind of pry his talons loose a little bit at the time. He finally let go, and then we walked him out and set him on the ground, out there on the ground. And he flipped over because he was upside down. We just set him down. He flipped over and was just kind of checking things out for a little while. We watched him to make sure he didn't have a broken wing or anything like that, and then backed off, and in about 20 minutes he got airborne and flew off. Here at Barstow, we've had red-tailed hawks here before, and I don't know if there's a family living here or what, but we have noticed that there are some nests in trees that were rather large, and they screech quite loud. And it's kind of funny because after we let them go, we kind of sat there and watched for a while, and when it took off, it flew up to the light pole over here, and it sat there and screeched for a couple of minutes, and then it flew off. And now every time I come out, if there's a hawk there, it screeches at me, and I can just kind of wonder, do you recognize as one of the ones that helped get you set free? So I just kind of, it felt good to, to see him, leap off the ground and get airborne again. And of course, he helps control the critters around here and everything. So yeah, it was a very good feeling to see him get airborne.
Hey Barstow, right now I'm here next to the rock garden where the rescue of a squirrel was made by Miss Eichenlaub, and we're going to hear more about it from her. Hey guys, and welcome back. We are here with the amazing teacher who saved the squirrel.
Hi you guys, I am the new middle school science teacher and also the new chief of rescue here at Barstow School. Yesterday I noticed in this tree out here when I walked into school at 7 in the morning, there was a little squirrel sitting there and I didn't think anything of it. And I saw him over lunch, he was still there. And then it started torrentially downpouring, if you guys remember, still there. And by 2 o'clock I realized he was stuck. So I opened the window, stuck myself out, and we had a little nut, thank goodness, to give him a little treat. And he came right into my hand. He was so tired and exhausted. I don't know how long he was there. He could have been there all weekend. He climbed on my hand, and then I made a run for it. I heard you saw me. I grabbed him, and I ran him outside because I realized that this courtyard, along with that one, if an animal gets stuck in here, they can't get out. There's no way for them to. So I've actually asked my classes, and I'm going to keep asking, that we're going to start thinking about how we could design a wildlife escape route in here and that one, because I heard that last year a squirrel got stuck in that one, and I heard ducks have gotten stuck in here too. So if you guys have any really good ideas, let me know, because we're going to start thinking about it. But that was what happened.
If you have any ideas to the animal rescue team, please email the email down below.
Great pieces. That's all we have for today. I've been Maddie Bauman.
And I've been Nora. Have a great day, Barstow.